Don't play with me. Shout out to my brother Todd Walker. He was in Africa filming him. I thought they were gonna steal his camera and make him into a statue. I was like, nigga, make it out of Africa, nigga. He was in KFC like, these are the good Nigerians. I was like, oh, this shit is real. I don't know where the fuck he at, but if he got to say these are the good Nigerians, he need to get up out of there. Hell nah.
It is rich in resources, it's got Africa's biggest population, and it's enjoyed democracy since 1999. But
kidnappers are demanding money. If you pay ransoms, kidnapping continues.
Over 100 students kidnapped from a school in Nigeria's Kaduna state.
Armed groups have killed more than 36,000 people in the past 10 years.
Shout out to my brother Todd Walker. He was in Africa filming him. I thought they were gonna steal his camera and make him into a statue. I was like, nigga, make it out of Africa, nigga.
Credible and disturbing evidence that Nigerian security forces shot and killed at least 12 people taking part in peaceful protests last night in the country's largest city, Lagos.
A city in chaos. Buildings have been torched.
Mass kidnappings, attacks by armed groups and criminal gangs, corruption and a lack of jobs. So where does Nigeria go from here?
He was in KFC like, these are the good Nigerians. I was like, oh, this shit is real. I don't know where the fuck he at, but if he got to say these are the good Nigerians, he need to get up out of there. Hell nah.
Man, shout out to Corey Jones, Mr. Petty. Hey, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will appreciate that. Definitely, I want to create more content, you know, when it comes to travel, when it comes to my experiences. So actually, guys, you know, just subscribe to my YouTube channel and please like. And also, I want to send a shout out to Sassy Funky. All right, so she is the one to where actually, you know, her YouTube channel gave me beneficial advice on, you know, the travel protocols, you know, so it helped me to make my experience easier as far as traveling successfully to this country. So I'm gonna try to make this short as possible. But man, I got my shout outs out the way, did I? Yes, I think I did. I got my shout outs out the way. Got more coming along, man. Shout out, oh, matter of fact, shout out to Mr. Views. I was able to meet with some of the production companies, you know, when I went to Nigeria, but shout out to State Films Department. Man, shout out to the guys, man. I mean, they the ones that helped me, shoot my music video, man. You know, they made sure that I was safe and stuff, man. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later, though, you know, in this video right here. So, in order to go to Nigeria, man, you gotta have a visa, you know, so definitely, I'm gonna tell you the steps that I took to get my visa. You know, I'm not gonna get into every little step, but I had to go online to apply for it. The link, if you guys are requesting for the link to actually apply for your visa, man, just DM me or, you know, leave it in the comment sections and I'll go ahead and I'll put the link down. All right, but you have to have a visa in order to travel. So not only you have to have a passport, but you got to have a Nigerian visa to travel to Nigeria. So, man, it's tedious work, but you got to go online and apply for it. I also had to get my biometrics done. So I had to drive all the way down to Atlanta. It's like a 5.5 hour drive from North Carolina. So that's where I'm from. So I had to drive all the way down there to get my biometrics done. You know, so the process was tedious, man, but hey, man, I kind of like challenging stuff, man. This was a challenge to be able to successfully achieve this, but now, you know, I'm good. And one thing that I have to say is this experience was great, man. It's like, I loved it, man. The Nigerian people was just, man, they're off the chain, man, but you gotta love them, man. You gotta love their culture, man. They treat you with respect. They treat you well. I mean, man, like I said before, I did not want to come back, man. I want to stay. And I'm planning on going back. I'm going to try to go back as soon as I can, you know. So, hey, without any further ado, Yeah, so the process of getting your visa, man, you just gotta take those necessary steps. Is going online and apply for it, and make sure you get your biometrics done. So it's more steps than what I'm saying right now. But if you're looking for the specific steps, man, I will definitely give that to you. Also, for me to successfully go over there, you gotta have your COVID testing done. Like, excuse me, you gotta have a COVID test done 48 hours within the first flight, and then day number 2, and this is for vaccinated. Day number 2, you gotta have a COVID test done, and then you gotta have a COVID test done 24 hours prior to your flight on the way back. So if you're not vaccinated, it's best for you to get vaccinated, because those non-vaccinated or half-vaccinated individuals, man, there's so much more you got to do just to achieve this experience, man. And I'm fine. I took the shot. I'm fine. I'm not growing another arm, and I feel good, man. So if you're not vaccinated, it's probably a good idea to get vaccinated. And also, I had to get some other vaccines, some other preventive shots going over there. I had to get the yellow fever shot. I had to get the typhoid shot. I had to get a few more other shots. And I had to get some malaria pills, so I mean, they got that big old huge mosquitoes over there, which honestly I did not see one, but they supposedly have these big old mosquitoes over there. They bite you, man. You can catch malaria, so. But anyway, however, I didn't see any of that. But I'm gonna explain my journey, my plane ride. I rode on Delta Airlines. Delta Airlines is, man, to me, they're one of the most luxurious and one of the best airlines that I've been on. So my flight from Raleigh to Atlanta was 1 hour and 30 minutes. And then from Atlanta to Lagos was 10 hours and 30 minutes. Man, I was thinking to myself, how I'm gonna get through this 10 hour and 30 minute flight. But honestly, guys, it was not that bad. It wasn't that bad at all, honestly, man. I mean, heck, man, they got movies. I mean, you can connect to Wi-Fi to stream certain films, stream like the latest movies that's out now, So, man, or you can bring your laptop, bring your own movies, however you want to do it. They also have to where you can message your loved ones. I mean, I think that's a beneficial thing to be able to let your loved ones know, hey, I'm 5 hours from my destination, so can you please pick me up at the airport on time, so you can coordinate and communicate with them. But I'm gonna tell you, the ride was comfortable, man. I didn't sleep well on the airplane because for me, it was the excitement, man. The excitement of going to the motherland, the excitement of the culture, man, because that's what I really went for, is to see the culture, man. Yeah, man. And shout out to my Nigerian family, man. They kept me safe, man, navigating and traveling around the streets, man, because you have places that you should go, and of course you got the places that you shouldn't go. And of course, man, sometimes I'm just stubborn, and I learned me a few lessons learned for sure. So I'm gonna hop on into the arrival, man. So the arrival was a so-so process, man. I was just worried about, man, I just want to successfully get out that airport, man. Because with that airport, man, everybody knows, you hear about the extortion, you hear about the corruption. I mean, you hear about how they treat the people coming in from the UK or the USA. They want money, y'all. They want money. That's what it boils down to, man. So get used or get a high, develop a high tolerance of people just continuously asking you for money. Continuously, man. And they slick about it too. Hey, my friend, let me carry your bag. Let me carry your bag for you, my friend. Man, also, when you're dealing with people at the airport, make sure that there's like a name tag or something to make them, something that makes them look official, man, because you don't want someone that's just actually made their way inside of the airport to carry your bags and stuff. You just don't want that, man. And everybody's gonna expect a tip, man. Just telling you right now, everybody's gonna expect you to bless them with something, But hey, man, I look at it this way, man. I gave no money, man. I didn't tip anybody. I carried my own bags, They insist that they carry the bags for me. And I'm like, I can carry it myself. That's what I can do. I can carry it myself. No, sir, I can do it myself. No, let me help you. You need help with your bag. No, I don't. So just respectfully decline them and just keep it moving, man. Just keep it moving. But I want to talk to you about the different, like, this airport is different from like an airport that we have over here in the USA. Man, that airport don't have no AC. If they had AC, it appears that it wasn't working or something, because man, I was drenched down in my sweat. I was irritated, man. People asking me for money, and I'm like, I'm hot. And you know, the people in the customs, they realize that, hey, this guy's American, man. He's a little frustrated, man. So sometimes they try to be a little funny, and you know, they may hold you on to your passport and stuff, and really they want you to bless them with something. When I say bless them with something, I'm talking about money. It's all about the oval, you know. Fumini oval. That's that's what they want you to do, which is give me money, you know. So that process, it was stressful, but I was expecting it to be worse. So I made it out the airport successfully, man. So, you know, shout out to Khalid and shout out to my Navy vet guys, man. Shout out to you guys, man, for just, you know, being there for me during this whole process, man. I appreciate it, man. We was able to check into Marriott successfully. Now, like I was saying, like the Marriott over here in the USA and then Nigerian Marriott, these are two different Marriotts, and I'm talking about luxury wise. I mean, the Marriott I stayed in was pretty good, but you know, it's a different Marriott than the USA. Like the food is different. It's just different, man. It's kind of hard to explain, but they're both good, but it's just different. The expectations is different. So, you know, if you're ever traveling, just know that if you're probably going to a Sheraton or you're probably going to a Marriott, just know that it's gonna be a little different. It may not be as luxurious as the one in the USA, you know. So, but the hospitality, though, I can tell you this: the hospitality is way better than we have over here in the USA, you know. So that's a win-win for me. All right, so I visit Acacia Mall, man. Acacia Mall was nice, man. I mean, inside of Acacia Mall, they have a KFC, they have a Pizza Hut, man, and they have, oh man, I can't think of the chicken place, but they got this nice, like, soulful type chicken, like, restaurant, man. It's spicy chicken and rice. You know, the spicy, I'm not a spicy guy, but it was so good, man. It's like I just had to force myself to eat it. So Acacia Mall was pretty good. It was like in walking distance from my hotel, so that was a win-win for me. Also, we went to a Shorty. I may be pronouncing it wrong. A Shorty Mall. We went there. Not a Shorty Mall. A Shorty Market. Excuse me. That's a market to where you buy all kinds of stuff, man. You can buy almost everything there, from jewelry, clothes, any kind of apparel, shoes. I mean, you know, people there. But also, that is a place to where you have to really watch your back, man. So, you know, once again, I'm thankful for my Nigerian family that navigated me through these streets, man. Shout out to them. I appreciate you for real. Appreciate you. But it was a place that I really enjoyed myself, man. I really enjoyed the culture. I mean, you can see people, man, they're carrying their stuff. I mean, I take my hat off to the women, man. The women there, they just seems to be the backbone of the continent of the country, man. They carrying everything on their head. It seems like they have the business. The husbands are probably out trying to hustle and make money and, you know, for the ends to meet, while the wives, man, they at the markets cooking and selling. And man, of course, man, they got their products and stuff all in there. You know, they carry everything on their head, man. So, man, shout out to them, man. Shout out to those queens that does that. What else did I visit? I'm gonna talk about, you know, it's the good, the bad, the ugly, man. I'm not gonna talk too bad here, but there was a place that we visit, is a marina, you know. So if you ever travel to that place, I highly advise you to make sure that you have security, to make sure that you're safe, to make sure you have someone with you that knows the language, that knows how to speak fluent, that knows how to pretty much like a guide, like a tour guide. Make sure, because this place, man, is something else, man. I mean, you got people, man, it's like, it's just that 1% that's willing to like try you, man. And as the shirts say, I think they understand, or they understood, thou should not try me. So I don't know, man. I think I brought that demeanor with me wherever I went. You know, it's like, you guys know me by now, man. You know, I'm a cool guy, collective, but sometimes, man, you know, I'm not the best when I'm irritated or frustrated, and I think there's anybody. But anyway, so that was a place that was like, wow, man. I mean, heck, man, shout out to State Films Department. We shot the video in those areas, man, in those, I'm gonna say those ghetto, them hoods, those urban areas, man. Shout out to them for keeping me safe, man. They shut down the streets, man. They had the cops to shut down the streets of the block so we can successfully shoot this music video, man. So definitely, man, I really appreciate that. State Films Department kept me safe, you know. So definitely, man, y'all check out his videos, man. He's on YouTube. It's State Films Department, you know. So check him out, man. He's definitely he's connected with me. And also, what else we're gonna talk about here, man? Also, man, like I talk about, like what I'm speaking about, the good, the bad, the ugly. A specific time that I didn't enjoy was getting pulled over by the cops in my Uber. So the cop had the audacity. The cop he singled me out and had the Uber driver to pull over, man. And this cop went through my bags, man. This cop thought that I was like a Nigerian faking to be American. He thought that I was a Yahoo boy. For those that don't know what a Yahoo boy is, they scammers, man. They the ones that really scam Americans, man. So when you have all this stuff popping up on your devices and the scam alerts and stuff like that, man, you know, it's a chance that it might be one of the Yahoo boys from Nigeria, man. They're big time scammers, man, and you know, they make money. That's what they do. So, you know, but anyway, so yeah, the cop pulled me over, man. I mean, heck, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, the guy was pretty rude. The guy was pretty rude, man. I mean, I was being as respectful as possible because I know I'm not in my own country, you know. Thank God, man, I had my Nigerian family with me, man. They was going in on him. The cop had the nerve to get in the passenger side of the Uber car and made the car driver drive to another location, man. It was just down the road. I guess it's their so-called police station. I don't know, but so he just, you know, investigated a little bit more, you know. So I mean, long story short, man, all the guy wanted was some old. That's all he wanted was some old. If you don't know what that is, figure it out. That's all he wanted was some old. All right. So, man, he let us go, man. I pretty much told the cop, man, that hey, you know, I'm a Navy vet, man, and you know, if I got to call the U.S. Embassy, that's what I do. You know, so I know the cop. I know he. Yeah, the cop wasn't really happy about that and was probably a little worried. So long story short, man, we successfully got out of there. But you know, from what I'm told, this is a normal thing for Nigerians to even get pulled over and harassed by the police. But anyway, that was one experience that I did not enjoy, and I hope that I won't go through that again on my next visit to Nigeria. But I'll be honest with you guys, I had so much fun, man. The culture, man, like, man, going back, I felt like these people was actually my family people, you know. So it's a feeling that you get when you're over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like here in America, man, you know, we go out and get fresh air, man. It's not so fresh, but in Africa, man, the air, man, it's like a whole different air, man. Like, there's no pollen. I don't think there's no pollen. Now, I could be wrong, but man, I was in an area with no pollen. You know, my sinuses was like clear. I mean, man, it's like, man, I can say I believe even the food was even healthier, man, that I was like tasting and testing and stuff like that, you know. So, man, shout out to that country, man. So, like I said, I highly enjoy myself, and I I do want to go back, like sooner than later, man. I want to, if possible, I would love to go back at least twice a year. You know, it is kind of expensive going over there, man. You know, if you add up the plane ticket, man, you add up the cost of the visa, the cost of the shots that they recommend you to get. I don't think you really have to get those shots, but I mean, I got them. It's better be safe than sorry. So, you know, and plus the hotel. Man, then you gotta transfer your money, you know. So with all that stuff, man. So, man, this is gonna conclude my video. You know, I've actually got a lot more footage to show you guys, man. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna piece all of it together, you know. So thanks for hanging out with me. Before I let you go, I'm gonna talk real quickly about, like, their photography and their videography is different from the way we do things. You know, it's just different, man. So I've actually, you know, was able to learn how they do things, and you know, I see how we do things here in the USA. So it's almost like I can take bits and pieces and use stuff and, you know, move forward with that. So that's just gonna make me, it's just gonna enhance my skill level of stuff. The models are different too. The models, man, heck, they don't even talk to you, man. They just sit there and look at you, man. And I don't know, man. I think they look at it more of a, I don't know, man. Usually here in America, man, you know, we take pictures of models, or if you have models and videos, man, you know, everybody's vibing. Everybody's got a vibe, man. But here, it's just a little different, man. That's all. Maybe it's because I was American and they didn't know me. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you, my overall experience, if I can grade my overall experience on a scale of 1 through 10, man, I gotta give it a 9.8. A 9.8, y'all. So, like, man, like I said, I seen the most, like, horrible places, you know, it's not so great places to go visit, and I seen some of the most luxurious places. The next time I go, I will make sure that I get more footage of some of the luxury places somehow, some way. I will make sure that I get it. And also, if you have not already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please do. Once again, shout out to Corey Jones, man. Actually, man, I just decided to make this video, man. I seen him live one day. He gave me a shout out, what you seen at the beginning of the video. So shout out to him, man. So I want to say shout out to my Nigerian family, man. They kept me safe, and that's why I'm back here today, talking to you guys, putting out more content for you guys, man. Shout out to John Black, Jay Black, man. Shout out to the whole Nikayla Knox. Shout out to everybody that's doing this film and this TV production here, man. Trust and believe, man. I'm coming. Getting my mind right, man. This culture thing is like overwhelming, man. So, y'all, I'm gonna say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for putting up with this so-called lengthy video, man. This thing, man, I only want it to be like 10 minutes, man. Hopefully it's not too much over that. But hey, if you guys want more content, tell me what you want, man. I have a whole lot of stuff like that. The cop video, man, I got the whole video. I'm not for sure if I want to put it out though, but I have that whole video of that the cop harassed me, you know. So, man, just let me know what's up, man. Also, don't forget, follow me on Instagram, Latod17. Latod17. Please follow me on Instagram. All right, so that's where you can see some of my updated stuff, music videos, you know, my model photographies and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Until the next time, peace. I'm going back, y'all. I'm going back. I might take you with me live.